Good evening. Patricia is on assignment tonight. We begin with the apocalyptic scenes coming out of California as wildfires continue to burn out of control in Los Angeles. Entire neighborhoods have been turned to ash, forcing more than 100,000 people to flee from their homes. At least 5 people are dead, but officials warn that number will likely rise. Around 180,000 people in Los Angeles County are under evacuation orders or warnings as crews continue to battle massive flames fueled by intense winds and dry conditions. There are currently 5 major fires burning, the Palisades fire the most destructive in LA history. And tonight we are starting to get a look at the scope of some of the damage. These images coming in from the Pacific Palisades neighborhood. As you can see, entire streets of homes and businesses just gone. The view from the sky providing an almost unbelievable picture of just how much destruction the fires have caused. Many celebrities live in the area and some of their homes have burned to the ground, including James Woods, Paris Hilton, and Eugene Levy. And this is a live look now at one of the fires burning. You can see thick black smoke continues to billow into the sky. So far, nearly 2,000 homes, businesses, and other structures have burned to the ground. The damage so far estimated at around $50 billion US. Now, as we mentioned, there are 5 main fires burning. The 2 largest, the Palisades and Eaton fires, are currently at 0% containment. And you can see just how close the fires are to the Hollywood Hills and the iconic Hollywood sign. And to give you an idea of the size of the fires, earlier today, the 5 fires had burned around 29,000 acres. To put that into context, that would stretch from Westboro all the way to Gloucester here in Ottawa, covering a massive portion of our city. Now, CTV's Katie Griffin is live here with the very latest for us tonight. Katie?
Matt, many former Ottawa residents call LA home. They too are among those who had to get out and can't believe what they're seeing. This is what Catherine McClenahan saw as she left her home in the middle of Topanga Canyon, the wildfire creeping closer.
One of the times I was out, there was a gust of wind. It must have been about 80 miles an hour, and it was so terrifying. And that's the moment I said, I am out of here. I'm not going to stay here alone.
The former Ottawa resident left before evacuation orders were in place. This video from today showing the threat isn't over.
Watching the devastation, not only in Palisades, but in Topanga. My friend Asmina's house is burnt down. I have so many friends whose houses have burnt down, and it's very surreal.
It's really horrific. There's no other way to say it.
Days after winning Best Picture at the Golden Globes, Ottawa-born producer Trevor Matthews and his family fleeing the Brentwood neighborhood.
With the level of the winds and everything that was kind of going on and just the scale of the fire, we got ahead of it and we got out a little sooner this time with all the smoke in the area and everything. Just to kind of to be safe, we're down here for at least another night or so.
Never had winds this bad.
This photo taken a block away from filmmaker Brian Michael Stoller's home in Studio City.
My skylight to the roof of my house was actually torn off and ended up in a neighbor's yard. A lot of trees were down and we lost power. I lost power for about 2 days. And the same thing is happening, but only worse, where the fires are raging.
The scale of the devastation immeasurable. The community vowing to stick together and rebuild.
We have each other, and I have no doubt that we're gonna be even stronger, and it's gonna bring us together in so many ways.
Ontario Premier Doug Ford says he's directed all available water bombers to be sent to California. Ottawa Fire says it too is getting organized to ensure firefighters who are willing to go are ready as early as tomorrow if the call comes. And the federal government saying it's prepared to send resources as early as tonight. Matt.
Certainly devastating. CTV's Katie Griffin live for us tonight. Thank you, Katie. You can stay with CTV News for continuing coverage of the Los Angeles wildfires. For updates on radio, tune into News Talk 580 CFRA and the CTV News channel at any hour. Still ahead on CTV News.